Hello everyone. This is a grounding exercise. So before we get started, let's get some support behind your back. Get both feet on the ground. Get yourself positioned so you feel supported. Shoes off would be preferable. If not, that's okay too. So let's start by feeling your feet on the ground. And just notice your feet. Notice the sensation under your feet. Is it bumpy, fluffy, cool, warm, slick, slippery, rubbery, cushy? And just take a second and just notice what the sensation is. And as you notice what that sensation is, just take a second to savor it. A different word would be to experience it. Just stay with it. Just notice. Just notice the sensation that's directly under your feet. And as we work on grounding, and you notice the sensation under your feet, what's happening in your body right now? Is it tight? Are you getting racing thoughts? Are you having difficulty breathing? Are you breathing deeply? Is your energy above your head? Let's just take a minute and notice kind of what's happening in your body. And now we're going to go back down to your feet and notice the sensation under your feet again. Just notice that sensation and stay with it. And as we work on grounding, just stay with your feet. And again, is that sensation bumpy, cool, warm, slick? And just really take a moment to notice anything noteworthy of that sensation under your feet. And as you savor and experience that sensation, what happens in your body? Is there perhaps a lightening or an opening? Is your breathing changed? You take in your seat more, are more aware of your legs maybe. Maybe you notice your back more. Okay, now let's go back down to your feet and go back down to the awareness of the sensation under your feet. And as we're working on grounding, right, I want you to notice your feet, and I'd like to invite you to gently push your toes down. And when we push our toes down, we want to hold our toes down in a sustainable way. So I don't want you to work hard at it, just a nice gentle kind of pressure. You're going to be holding them down for a bit, so just nice and gentle. And I want you to study the sensation under your feet and just notice the sensation right under your toes as you're pushing your toes down. And just let yourself experience that sensation. And now we're going to go up and notice what's going on in your body. Is there an opening, a lightening? Can you feel your seat more? Are you becoming more solid, more present? So just notice what's happening in your body and allow yourself to deepen into that. Now we're going to go back down to your feet You're going to notice the sensation in your feet. Or notice your toes being pushed on gently to the ground. And we're going to add some pressure to the outsides of your feet. So as you notice the sensation under your feet and your toes are gently pressed down, let's add some pressure to the outsides of your feet. So we're just going to add the toes and sides kind of along with that sensation. And just experience that. And now we're going to go up to your body and just notice what happens in your body as your toes and the outsides of your feet are pressed a little bit more into the ground. Okay. And as you do that, experience that, we're going to bring you back up to your body. And we're just going to notice what's happening in your body. And as you're noticing what happens in your body, opening, lightening, thoughts are slowing down, breathing might be deeper. I'm going to invite you to look around the room and just notice that you're here, wherever here is, and that you're right now. Right? You're right now in this space, in this moment. And then we're going to invite you to go back to your feet. And just notice the sensation that's under your feet. Really savor that sensation. And now we're going to just notice your toes down, your outsides down. We're going to add just a little pressure under your heels. And we're just going to be aware of that gentle pressure, toes, outsides, heels. We're going to study the sensation that's under your feet. And I'd like to invite you to allow your system to sink into that feeling. Really savor the sensation under your feet. We're going to go back up to your body and just notice what happens in your body as your toes, outsides, and heels are gently pressed to the ground and you're experiencing that sensation under your feet. Are you noticing that you're slowing down, you're breathing more deeply, feeling more presence, opening, lightening? Just notice what's happening in your body. And now I'm going to invite you to go back down to your feet. And we're going to gently add some pressure on the insides. So your full footbed will be on the floor. So notice the sensation under your feet. Cushy, warm, cool, rubbery. And just gently notice your toes, outsides, heels, and now your insides are all connected with a little bit of pressure down to the ground. And just notice your full footbed on the ground, taking in the sensation that's underneath it. We're just going to stay right there, really savoring that moment, feeling your feet connected to the ground. And we're going to go right back up to your body and just notice what happens in your body. Just noticing the opening and the relaxing, becoming more solid. Noticing your energy moving back down into your center. And really allowing yourself to savor that experience. And we're going to go back down to your feet, feeling your full footbed on the floor of both feet. Just noticing the sensation that's under your feet. And we're going to take that solidness, and we're going to bring that solidness right up to your knees and really savor that for a minute. It's okay if you can't do it. Just do what you can. Just go back down to your feet. Bring that sense of solidness up to your knees. We're going to go back down to your feet and bring that sense of solidness all the way up to your hips. And we're going to go back down to your feet, really taking in the solidness, and we're going to bring that solidness all the way up to your shoulders. Noticing your feet solid on the ground, noticing you're connected to your seat, and noticing that you're connected to your back. And we're going to go back down to your feet one more time, noticing toes, outsides, heels, insides, your full footbeds on the floor connected, noticing the sensation. And we're going to bring that solidness all the way up to your head this time. And as you do that, we're going to notice that maybe some feelings of calm have come up, or peace, or relief. And I'd like to invite you to just stay there for a minute and notice your body. Notice the connection that you have to the ground. Notice the solidness and the new presence. And I'd like to invite you to just notice what word may show up. Something along the lines of, I am calm. Maybe I am here. I am okay. Really just notice those words coming forward. And as you connect back down to the ground, feeling the solidness in your feet, and feeling the solidness in your seat, and feeling the solidness in your back, I want you to just notice the words that come with it. I'm okay. I'm here. We're going to go back and savor or experience your whole system. Notice your belief, notice your feeling, and notice your body, and notice your feet, and really allow yourself to experience that one more time. Really savor that. Thank you for joining me on this lovely grounding exercise. I'm wishing you a lot of peace and calm. Thank you.